The Gumball movie everyone's been waiting for, well, that version doesn't exist anymore. The movie you think is coming, with the missing episodes and a portal to the real world, it got rewritten. And what replaced it is way stranger than anyone expected. Hey, it's Ari, and you've probably been following the Gumball movie news, and you've probably seen the same things repeated over and over. Is it canceled? Is it in development hell? What's going on? So let me save you some time. The movie is not canceled, but the movie most people are still talking about, the 2021 version, no longer exists. The real update isn't a release date. It's that the movie's entire purpose changed completely, and most fans don't even know it happened yet. So back in 2021, Cartoon Network announced that The Amazing World of Gumball will return with a movie and also a new series. And the original movie pitch sounded perfect. Gumball's biggest fan discovers a missing episode, which opens a portal between the real world and Elmore. The movie was supposed to be a bridge. It was supposed to be between the original show and the revival. It was a way to resolve the season 6 cliffhanger with the void, maybe even a finale moment for the version of Elmore we knew. That version was real. Bimbo Clay talked about it and fans latched onto it, and that was the movie. But then silence. The movie was originally tied to HBO Max. In 2022, it got reported that the project will be shopped elsewhere. And then Warner Brothers Discovery started slashing animation projects left and right. So with all that being said, there was a long stretch of no news that turned into, oh, this is in development hell type of narratives. And people pretty much assumed the movie was dead, and you can't blame them. That's what happens when a project goes quiet during mass cancellations. But nobody at Cartoon Network or Warner Brothers ever said the movie is canceled specifically. They just stopped talking about it. And Bimbo Clay has said multiple times now that the movie is still being worked on, that the script is being rewritten, and that there's a new angle and a new story. He's described the movie as in debate. Not frozen, not dead, just evolving. And most importantly, the old missing episodes fan portal to the new world story is no longer reliable. That's pretty much the update. The 2021 pitch is pretty much outdated. That's it. Why? Well, because the revival changed everything. The new series acts as a season 7 and beyond. It's kind of a reboot. It's more of a continuation, and Bimbo Clay has openly said that the movie was originally planned to come in between, but that plan fell completely apart. So the show had to re-enter continuity without the movie, which means plot elements like the void, those are being handled inside the series itself now. The movie's role at this point is completely shifted. But quick thing before we keep going, we're pushing towards 1,000 subscribers, and when we hit it, I'm giving away a t-shirt to one random person signed up for my newsletter, The Inner House, and every week I break down what I'm watching, what I'm writing, how it all connects, just my unfiltered thoughts that don't make it into the videos. Links in the description, sign up and you're entered. Alright, now let's get back to the video. Originally, the movie was a mandatory bridge. You needed it to resolve the cliffhanger and to make sense of the revival. Now, that's an optional capstone, an event movie, like a bonus finale. And that changes everything because the movie doesn't have to rush anymore. The story can be reimagined and it can aim bigger, get more meta, take more risks, because it's no longer carrying the weight of a narrative obligation. But that also means the movie isn't guaranteed. They literally don't have to do it. Bimbo Clay and the producers have tied the movie's future to how the revival performs. If the audience responds well and the streaming numbers continue to do well, then the movie could potentially happen. And strong performance will help convince Warner Brothers to greenlight the film fully. And in that case, the movie is not something that the franchise has to earn, it's something that at that point would be owed. Most people are still operating off of the 2021 information. They think the movie is either canceled or stuck in limbo. They think if the show resolves the cliffhanger, the movie can't matter. Both of those assumptions are completely wrong. The movie is being reworked because the franchise evolved a lot faster than the original plan. The revival actually happened and the cliffhanger is being addressed now. So the movie had to find a new reason to exist. And that's actually exciting because now the movie can mean something different. It doesn't have to apologize for the time gap or explain away production delays. It can just be a big, weird, ambitious Gumball story that stands on its own. But that's only gonna happen if the revival proves there's still an audience, which I think it has. So that's it. The Gumball movie's wildest update is that it stopped being the thing fans needed it to be and became the thing the franchise might want it to be. If the stars align, of course. The 2021 version is gone, and it's okay, and maybe that's a better thing, because a movie that has to exist is just an obligation. A movie that gets to exist, now that's when things get interesting.